It's gonna be the very first day in a life with a private pilot. A series I've been looking forward to for a long time. Super excited. We've got a lot planned for today. So it's about 6:30 now. We just woke up, took a shower, made some coffee. Gonna make a little pre-gym snack, head over to the gym. Got a chest and back day today. Should be pretty light. Not gonna go too heavy. My back's been tweaked a little bit, so we're gonna take it light on back today. But after that, we're gonna go over to the golf course and play around the golf today with a buddy of mine. Should get finished with that up around 2:30ish. Head over to the airport pre-flight and should get up in the air and get a nice little 2 hours of flight time in today. Ceilings are a little bit low. Should be fine. Shouldn't be too much of a problem for us. Should just keep building towards that 1,500 hours. But yeah, like I said, man, this is something I'm super excited for. I'm just honestly really stoked to get out there and just start filming content, man. I'm gonna go ahead, get all cleaned up, get ready to go, and I will see you guys at the gym. All right, what's going on? So we just pulled up to the gym. It's about 7 o'clock. Tee time's not until 10:20. You want to get there a little early to hit the range, but yeah, so we're gonna hit a quick, just very light little chest and back day, and then I need to head to Academy, grab some things before we go golf, preferably some balls because I'm probably going to lose quite a few of them. We're on the road to breaking 90 still, probably gonna shoot in the hundreds today if I had to take a wild guess, first time filming it, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we're gonna head in there real quick, hit a nice little chest and back day, and then over to Academy. Let's get in there and go to get after it. All right, just finished up. It's about an hour and 15, hour and 20-minute workout, a little pump in. I'm starting to like the morning workouts. You know, I'm not much of a morning person at all. The fact that I was able to, you know, roll out of bed at 6:30 this morning is kind of beyond me, but I feel a lot better after a morning lift. It gets you going for the day. You know, it's a good kickstart for your day. So, you know, it's growing on me a little bit, but we're going to head to Academy, get some balls, a hat, maybe some sleeves. I don't know about anyone else that golfs, but I hate like getting a farmer's tan from wearing the sleeves, so I like to wear like some cooling undersleeves. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I know there's some other people out there that do it, but yeah, we're gonna, it's not too far. It's just right down the road. We're gonna head over there real quick. I'll catch y'all in the Academy. Just finished up here at the Academy. Got a hat and the sleeves. Now for the balls, I found a bunch of them just laying in the back of my car, so we're gonna go ahead and use those today. I don't know if y'all can see behind me. Talked about flying earlier. These skies are not looking too pretty. It's sitting overcast at about 600 feet right now. Not good for the Colt that we're flying. It's a day VFR aircraft, so we're gonna hope those clear up a little bit. Maybe just enough to go take it around the pattern a little bit. If not, go ahead, head to the hangar and just show y'all the airplane. Go ahead and hope the skies clear up. We're gonna get changed, head on over to the golf course, and we're gonna break 90 today. It's just a feeling. We're gonna do it today. So yeah, I'll see y'all there. just finished up golfing. I actually shot a pretty good round today. Shot a 92. I was definitely kidding about shooting a 90 or breaking 90. So that was pretty nice actually to have a good round. Got to see a couple buddies of mine. One of them's heading out for a couple months, so it was good to see him before he leaves. Monitoring the weather. It's not looking like we're gonna be able to fly today. It's overcast at about 800 and we are not equipped for IFR in the cold. We are steam gauges and round dials. It's not looking like we're gonna be able to take her up today, but what I'm thinking we're gonna do is, I know it's supposed to be day in the life of a pilot. I'm just gonna go ahead and stop filming for today, pick back up tomorrow. It's showing it's supposed to be mostly clear tomorrow. So we'll pick back up on the film tomorrow. I'll wake up, start filming again, and we can get a flight in, because I do want to test out all of the recording equipment for the flying, making sure that's all working well, and getting a video out for you guys, because we're all here to see the aviation side of everything, right? You know, everyone wants to see the flying side. Should be fun. We'll go ahead and stop the film for today, wake up tomorrow, get right after it. I don't know where I'm gonna fly yet. Somewhere with some good food. I'm thinking maybe Lake Charles. Lake Charles has a really good deal. If you go to Chenault Airport and get, I think it's 10 gallons of gas, they give you like a little coupon to get some good food, and it's pretty cheap. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'll pick back up with you guys in the morning, and yeah, we'll see you then.
Tomorrow.
So we just pulled up to the hangar, and as you can see, let's flip the camera around. It was a great choice of waiting an extra day. We got some beautiful skies, like literally maybe 2 clouds in the sky. So we're gonna get a nice little 4 hours in the logbook today. We're gonna take the plane up from here at Pearland over to Austin Executive. It should be 2 hours there, about 2 hours back, depending on the winds. A little windy today, but I mean, it's a beautiful day, can't pass it up. We're gonna pull the plane out, get her pre-flighted, get her gassed up, and we'll be on our way. So I will catch you guys in a minute.
Alrighty, maxing on out. We're going to be heading to Houston Executive. We'll see. It's supposed to be clear all the way into the night, all day. We should have really good flying weather. So we're going to go ahead, taxi on out. We just gassed up. Should be about, we're going to have a little bit of a headwind, about a 2 hour, 10-minute flight over to Austin Executive. We will stop there, take the courtesy car, barring they have one, really hope they do, and head on over, grab some food, take the flight back. Should get a little bit of nighttime in tonight, get a nice little night landing in. Always love, you know, smooth, like no clouds, just clear night flying is some of the best flying, in my opinion. That's my favorite. It's always the smoothest flights. It's the prettiest. So should be really exciting. And yeah, get on with it. We're getting the checklist printed out. Very, very simple before takeoff checklist. We've got our run-up is complete. Mags look good. Trim set for takeoff 2272, which is the frequency. We've got our weather taken down. Oil pressure, oil temps in the green. Mixture full rich, primers locked, doors locked, seatbelts tightened and fastened. We're on both. Avionics strobe up, carburetor heat is in. Landing light on, parking brake for now, nav lights on. We're on the left tank for takeoff. Controls free and correct. All right, mixture full rich. We are ready to roll. We're gonna be heading to Austin Executive. It's gonna be a southbound departure. If at any point we lose our engine on takeoff, we are landing right in front of us. Below 1,000 feet, there's a field off to the left of the runway, and anytime after that, we will go as we proceed. Should be a really smooth flight, and yeah, let's get on the way. Pearland traffic, Colt 5495 Zulu, taking off runway 32, going to be a westbound departure, Pearland. Got pretty hefty winds, gusting 21, right down the runway, should be right. RPM's coming in, oil pressure in the green, oil temp in the green. Airspeed's alive, 40, 50 knots. A little bit of a right cross, 60, rotate. Yeah, man, when you got a headwind this strong, this thing just wants to go. A little bit of nose down trim. A little bumpy today. Fairland traffic, Colt 5495 Zulu, left crosswind 32, going to be departing the pattern to the west, 800 feet, Fairland. Alright, now we switch it over to 21.5 monitor. I usually would contact, we're a VFR aircraft, I usually contact approach for flight following and getting clearance into the Bravo. I don't like staying under it, but I don't feel like dealing with it today. We're just going to stay below the Bravo, monitor 21.5, and enjoy the clear blue skies today. There's 1,000 feet. We're going to go ahead and power on back to 2,400 RPMs. Landing light can come off. We're going to go ahead and trim for 1,000 feet here, and we'll stay here until we get to the 3,000 ring on up to 2,000. I will go ahead and see you guys when we get out of the Bravo. Just going to go ahead and cruise on here, get some clips for you, and enjoy the views. All right, so we are currently up here at 4,500 feet. Our time actually went up, so the longer we've been flying, our time is actually increasing because of how slow this airplane is. Again, great for time building. Absolutely horrendous for the sanity. We're currently cruising a whopping 66 knots over the ground. We're about, I'd say about 10 minutes out of Eagle Lake and on our way to Austin Executive. It's showing an hour and 30. Just switched over to the right tank. Should get a should get the rest of the flight there on the right tank. If not, if we run into problems, we've got 3 airports along our route that we can stop at for fuel. Yeah, this is usually what it's like. I mean, the time building phase, for some people, it can get boring, you know, just sitting there doing your cross countries. I don't know. I've heard it from some people. Me personally, I love it. I enjoy it. Now, the en route phase, there's not much to do. You're just sort of sitting here, you know, looking out. But throw a podcast on, listen to it. Still, obviously, pay attention to your instruments and everything. I've talked to plenty of people that are, you know, at the airlines, and they're there, they've made it, and they have said that this is the most fun part of flying right here. Just getting to go out and do whatever you want to do. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm just getting up, going and flying and enjoying it. Just enjoying every second of it. We got about, I'd say about an hour en route before we start up our descent. It is a Delta airspace. We're going to have to talk to Tower in there. I love talking to Tower. It's the first time I'm going to get to actually film it, so I can look back on it and see how good or bad I am talking with air traffic control at Tower. But it should be fun. Should have some good food. Hopefully, if not, I'm almost positive they'll have a vending machine for me to make me happy. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and continue there, and I will see y'all on the descent. Alright, so we are getting ready to start our descent here, about 15 miles out. Pattern altitude, we're going to descend down to about 1,600. We will contact Tower here in a second. Do not need a clearance, it is a Delta, just need a 2-way radio. We'll go ahead and get that. Get our runway, should just be a straight in for 3-1. We'll taxi to the end off and then go into Hendrickson Jet Center. See if they've got a courtesy car. If not, we can just chill in there, grab something from the vending machine, charge up our stuff, get ready to head on back. Executive Tower, good afternoon, Colt 5495 Zulu.
Fairfield, I was calling was 5459 Zulu.
5495 Zulu.
5495 Zulu, Executive, go ahead.
Yeah, Colt 5495 Zulu. We are a PA-22 about 15 to the southeast, 4,500 descending, looking to make a full stop landing with you guys today.
4595 Zulu, Executive, roger. Report a 4-mile final for runway 31.
All right, we'll report a 4-mile final for runway 31, 5495 Zulu. All right. That's just as I expected. Should be pretty easy. They're just going to give us straight in for runway 31 today. We can start a very gentle descent down. We're looking to get to about 1,600 feet before we get to short final. Or, before we get to, get to the final approach fix here.
95 Zulu, can you say position?
Yeah, we're about 10 miles to the southeast for 95 Zulu.
Roger.
We're going to keep our speed up for him. I know he's got people he's trying to fit in and out. Because it's not too hard to bleed it off. God, it's cold today, out of nowhere, in Texas. Crazy. I'm over here wearing shorts, man. Terrible idea. So he told us to report a 4-mile straight in for 3-1. So we're making that. Should be Yeah, we should be alright. Gotta be careful with, make sure you know your airports before you coming in, because this airport has a runway that they just closed down for good. I mean, they closed it down indefinitely, and so if you're trying to, you know, read NOTAMs and stuff and all that while you're midair, then it can get pretty dicey. Make sure you always do a proper pre-flight. Make sure you're up to date with everything. All your charts are current. There's Austin right over there to the left, downtown. I would go into international, but I'd probably pay like $100 just to land there. That's before fuel and everything. Man, it is gusty today, fellas. So we do have the airport in sight. Lights on. We're good into the Delta airspace. We're still coming on down, just past 2,500. Probably start a little bit heftier of a descent here. For landing checklist, we have got our landing light on. It's really simple. Landing light on, we're on the left tank. That's really all you need. We got tower, ground in the backup, and we've got our altimeter set. All of our stuff is good to go. All right, we're coming up on 4 miles. Go ahead and make a call here. And Executive Tower, Colt 95 Zulu is 4 mile final for 31.
95 Zulu, runway 31, clear to land.
All right, clear to land 31, 95 Zulu. All right, we are cleared to land. We've got the runway 1,600 feet, right on cue. We'll just keep coming in. We'll keep our speed up for them here. And for us, don't want to sit here and drag this thing on out. I mean, it really does. You'll see. So we're at like 110 knots here. Start easing the power out, about 2,000 RPMs. A little bit of nose up, just a tad. And we're not below 2,000 RPMs yet. We'll keep our carb heat in. I mean, it really does. It really comes out of the sky very quickly. So you have to be careful with, you know, the timing of when you decide to pull power. Makes it almost impossible to get a smooth landing out of this aircraft. All right, just double checking. We are on a straight in for 3-1. Landing light is on. Extra full rich. On the left tank. All right, so we've got our PAPI in sight now. We've got 1 red, 3 white. We'll go ahead. Increase power a tad bit, a little bit to the left of center. Go ahead and correct that. A little bit of a right cross. Go ahead and pull our carb heat on 1,700 RPMs. Adjust as needed, a little bit more nose up. Try and nail that 80. 80 is our approach speed here. There's 80 coming in. 3-1 verified.
81891, runway 31, clear to land.
Runway 31, clear to land for 891. There's 1 red. Keep a little bit more speed because of the high winds. I've got a crosswind. Oh, butter. That's beautiful.
95 Zulu, left on Bravo, no delay for traffic on final.
All right, left on Bravo, no delay for 95 Zulu.
And 95 Zulu, taxi to Park via Alpha.
All right, taxi to Park via Alpha for 95 Zulu. All right, we'll go ahead and clear the runway here. There we go. Now we'll clean up, landing light off, carburetor heat. Pull the mixture out just a little bit, lean for taxi. Go ahead and stand by and into parking. Yeah, Alpha. Real easy. Real easy airport. This is my second time in here. Look at the blue bonnets, man. I don't know if y'all can see that. Those are beautiful. Wow. See if they want me somewhere or if we're just going to be taxiing over to the gay portion of the ramp. Looks like they're dealing with a dead over there. I don't know where they want me, but I don't know where these guys want me. No one's telling me where to go, so we're just going to go over here to the GA portion. All right, let's go ahead and shut her down. And we're going to go ahead and get our times. Mark those down for the logbook. Yeah, let me get everything put up here, and I will see you guys in the FBO.
All right, well, unfortunately, someone beat me to the crew car, but we're over here at the self-serve station. Gonna go ahead and top off and head on back. We literally cut our flight time in half with this tailwind. We're about to have a 14-knot tailwind, gonna climb up to 5,500. Thinking I'm cruising on back with a 13-knot tailwind, and it should take us about an hour and 15 minutes to get back. Stayed here for a little while, hit up a vending machine. They actually had a healthy vending machine is what it was called. It had a bunch of like protein bars and stuff in it. So we grabbed 2 of those, grabbed ourselves a drink, and we're gonna go ahead and fuel up and head on back to Pearland, be done for the day. Let me get her fueled up and we'll be on the way.
All right, so a little bit of a change of plans here. The self-serve and the fuel truck both not working here. I did some calculations. I got plenty of fuel. There's an airport just like 10 miles to the north. That'll have some fuel. We're going to go ahead and take off out of here. A little bit inconvenient, but it happens. That's what you get when you fly GA sometimes. Happens to the best of us. But yeah, we're going to head over there real quick. It'll literally be 5 minutes, like a 5-minute flight. Should be real quick. Yeah, we'll go ahead and head on over there. Giddings traffic, Colt 5495 Zulus. Back taxiing runway 35, preceded by a departure from 35. Going to be a eastbound departure, Giddings traffic. All right, so just got gas here at Giddings. We were able to top off here. with no problems. And we're going to back taxi here. I don't know, I always find these airports weird where they have just no taxiways. You just got to back taxi on the runway. Luckily for me, it is a pretty wide runway because the Colt has 0 turn radius. It is horrible. But it's okay. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get on out of here. Should be about an hour back to Pearland. Really, really, really easy flight. Going to get to see a sunset too. Hopefully, the sun should be setting here in about 30 minutes. We'll get to see that on the way back home. We'll get her put up for the day, and that'll be it. We've had a long day. It's been fun, though. It's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed doing this vlog. We've done all of the checklist items, by the way, are omitted from the video just for time purposes. Wanted to throw that one out there just in case anybody was wondering. We do have a checklist on ForeFlight. That is the proper checklist via Piper. Let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and get on out of here. Head back home. Giddings traffic, Colt 54950, departing 35. Alright, that's set. We're on altitude, perimeter's locked. Boom, 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 boom. A little bit variable, we'll just keep it pretty straight up. RPMs, good. Oil pressure in the green. Airspeed's alive, 50 knots. There's 60, rotate. Right rudder, hold 80 on climb out. And we will continue on up to 5,500 feet and be on our way. Other than that, enjoy the views, and we'll see y'all when we're starting our descent into Pearland. Currently at 3,500 feet, about to descend into Pearland. We got a Southwest going right over the top of us. That's pretty cool. So yeah, descending under the Bravo when you're not getting clearance into the Bravo can be a little tricky sometimes. We were cruising at 5,500 all the way here. Had a nice tailwind. We were doing about 120 over the ground, which is insane for this airplane because we were churning out at about 96 knots. We're entering the 4,000 ring right now at 3,500 feet. We're going to stay in that for a little bit. Drop it on down to 2,500. Start a slow descent down to 2,500 in the 3,000 ring and down to 1,500 in the 2,000 ring. That'll bring us on into Pearland. We'll do a crossover midfield at 1,500 and follow that by a teardrop entry or the left downwind to 1-4. A little bit of a game plan. I like to talk to myself, you know, sort of game plan what I'm going to do. You know, it makes it easy, gets you in a routine of things, so everything is looking good. We're going to be landing right when the sunset hits. It's going to be perfect, man. It should look beautiful. Probably going to hit a little bit of turbulence going over the top of this plant here. Overall, a really fun trip. I wish I would have climbed up a little bit higher on the way there. Up top, it was a lot smoother. There wasn't a whole lot of turbulence like there was down at 4,500. If I would have gone up to 6.5, I probably would have been okay. But instead, I was getting blended around by the turbulence. A beautiful day to fly. The whole week's supposed to be really good, so we're going to be able to get a lot of content out for you guys. If y'all like, if you've made it this far into the video and you like the flight vlog portion of this video, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know. This is definitely something that I can do a lot more of. I enjoyed. This is my favorite part. This has been my favorite part of the video, personally. Something you do every day, get to share with people. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, the Houston Bravo, I think I'm accustomed to it just because I've spent my whole flying career, flying in it. This is where I've trained out of, but Bravo is a simple but can be pretty tricky sometimes if you don't know how to handle it. I definitely recommend before you decide to go maneuver around Houston's airspace, getting familiar with things, getting familiar with the I-10 corridor. They've got a VFR corridor in between Intercontinental and Hobby. Usually, if you let approach know you want clearance, or if you want flight following, they should give you clearance into it below 3,000. If you want to do it the other way, the harder way, honestly, the way I'm doing it, you can. Personally, the reason I do not like getting clearance into the Bravo is because there's a lot of airline traffic in and out of here, and they like to vector you all around the place. It adds on 30 minutes to your flight, because they're just vectoring you all over the place to miss that airline traffic coming in. Speaking of which, we got a Southwest going right over the top of me there. So that's why I don't do it most of the time. Now, if it's a really, really light day, it's not super busy, I'll go ahead and just call them up just because it'll save me the hassle of having to dodge Bravo airspace. Now we can do our
Tango turning.
before landing checklist. Approach and landing. Mixture full ridge. Checked. Stabilizer trim is set. Fuel valves on the proper tank. It's on the left tank. Carburetor heat's all the way in. Yes. We are prepared to land. Okay, so we're about 14 miles out. We're going to make our radio call at about 8. We're going to be entering a left downwind at the 45 for runway 32, and that will be a full stop landing as well. I like to do that. It's a common courtesy. Let them know if you're going to be full stop or touch and go. Helps them out. Helps incoming traffic out a little bit. Everyone's wondering what's going on most of the time, so beautiful sunset, man. It sucks that it has to, well, good and a bad thing that it's behind us. I don't have to worry about I didn't bring my sunglasses with me today, so I didn't. That would have sucked if I was flying into the sun. Good thing it's behind us. Pearland traffic, Colt 5495 Zulu, about 8 miles to the west, inbound. We're going to be full stop landing 32, Pearland. So we've got the runway, we've got the airport, maybe. I lost it. Nope, there it is. Really smooth air today. Should be disappointed in myself if I can't get a smooth landing out of this one. Very difficult plane to get a smooth landing. It's got bungees as the supports for the landing gear, so it's always, any aircraft with bungees is super difficult to get a smooth landing out of. I'm just coping for my skills as a pilot, but you know, whatever. All right, it looks like that traffic's departing the pattern, so we're going to follow in. We've got him in sight. Go ahead and start descending it on down to 1,000 feet. As we get ready to enter the pattern here, do another call. Pearland traffic, Colt 5495 Zulu is 5 miles to the west. We're inbound for a 45 entry into left downwind at 32, Pearland.
Pearland traffic, 35253. Just departed the runway 32 on the left crosswind, departed to the west, currently 800.
We'll let him know we got him. Pearland traffic, Colt 5495 Zulu is inbound for a left downwind to 32. We have departing traffic inside. Going to be off your left wing tick, no factor.
Roger that, thank you.
All right, he's no factor. We're coming in. We've got the airport. We're going to start our turn into the downwind here, 1,000 feet. Bring our power back in. Pearland traffic, Colt 5495 Zulu is entering a left downwind for 32. We're going to be full stop, Pearland. All right, just one more double check. We are on the left tank. Landing light is on. Carburetor heat is cold, and mixture is full rich. Are ready to rock and roll. Pearland traffic, Colt 5495 Zulu, base to final 32, full stop, Pearland. Yep, that's butter. That's textbook right there. Alrighty, and we are here on the ground at Pearland. Very nice. Go ahead and clean up. Pearland traffic, Colt 95 Zulu is clear the active at Alpha 4, Pearland. Alrighty, well, that is a wrap on the first day in the life of a private pilot. This is going to be a fun journey, man. I'm at about 400 hours right now. We're going to keep going until, you know, hey, I mean, the end goal is the airlines. I'm just going to enjoy the journey along the way, share that with y'all, just share every step of the way with you guys. Right now, I'm working towards my commercial written. I also am finishing up my degree at college. As long as we have good weather, we're going to be out flying. We're going to be out building time to get to that magic number, 1,500 hours. I had a ton of fun doing this. I'm really excited for it. I'm really excited for this journey. If y'all enjoyed the video, go ahead and just hit that like button, say something. I love hearing from everyone. It's a ton of fun, me getting to interact with you guys, and just keep me updated with what you want to see, what you enjoyed seeing, what you want to see more of. But anyway, y'all have a good rest of your day if you're watching this. I appreciate you a ton, and I will catch y'all in the next one.